Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, this is a very different video because I just decided to do for my Sunday video just something that's just relaxed and laid back. And I want to have these once in a while just so that you guys can kind of learn more about me in a raw, real way, even though all my other videos are really real and I am myself in them. But it's not the same vibe. This is the vibe where I'm just like laid back, no makeup on, hair pulled back like crazy. I'm in my pajamas and I am using the front camera on my iPhone. No lighting. So sometimes, you just need a break from that. Not perfection, because I will never try to be a perfectionist, but kind of just the same thing. So, and my goal with this channel is to always relate to you guys and help you guys, and by doing and I have to, in order to do that, I have to just check in sometimes and show that I am very real. I am very ordinary and I don't have all my life together. And I'm not just So, today I'm going to be talking about what is my personal struggle. And it's not a serious thing. There's people that are they have cancer and they're dying, or they have different kinds of issues, and this is not like that. This is just something, it's a personal struggle within myself, and everybody has their own things to deal with. And I want to talk about how I am, what I deal with and how I am, so that you guys again can learn more about me. I want to talk about what extroverts like me deal with personally. So if this video could be, again, so you guys could get to know me a little bit more, but if you're also an extrovert, I hope that you can relate to myself and this video, and maybe it'll help you. And if you are an introvert or just somebody who's not like me, maybe you can kind of learn a little bit from this video and maybe understand extroverts and people like me a little bit better, and see them in a different way. I have become more aware of myself. Oh, I got my wine here. We really chilling. We're talking. I have become more aware of myself these past couple of months, and it's been great. And I have definitely learned more of self-love. And I have learned to appreciate who I am. And not, because I used to doubt myself a lot. I used to think a lot of things that I wasn't good enough. Not for anyone specifically, but just for myself. I just wasn't, and now I know what those flaws are, but I know that they don't define me. So I kind of want to talk about the misconceptions and the misinterpretations that people have of extroverts and of people like me. I'm not talking about anyone specifically. It just has to do with maybe how people perceive me, just kind of the vibes that I get, and also just the way that I feel about myself. As an extrovert, you can, just like an introvert, you can have different misconceptions. Truly, those labels, they don't really tell you what the person is feeling. It doesn't really tell you their heart. It just tells you their kinds of personality, but that's it. It doesn't go deeper than that. But I do consider myself an extrovert because I am outgoing. I am outspoken. I'm not afraid to talk to people. I'm actually very good at it. I love communicating. I love making conversations. I am out there. Number one, annoying. Maybe some people feel like extroverts are annoying in a way. I like to ask people how they're doing. I like to make conversations. I walk in a room and I say, good morning, how was your weekend? Or I sit down and I don't like silence, I want to talk. I understand that people, not everybody's that way, and I know who to be like that with, I know. But there's still a side of me that I can't hold back. I have to be that way. I have to still ask you, how are you? Still have to say good morning, regardless of if you say it back or if you even respond. I've woken up in the morning sometimes and I'm like, today at work, I'm not going to be that cheery. I'm not going to be that, hey, good morning, because some people are not the same, that like they don't give that back. So why should I try? And not only at work, in different places. Why am I going to try so hard to be cheery and stuff when I don't receive it back? So I'm like, I'm going to stop, because I don't want people to think that I'm annoying. So today I'm going to change, and I'm not going to do that. Okay. I go into work or somewhere, I just start my day, and I can't change who I am. I have to say good morning. I have to walk in with a smile on my face. I just have to. It's something that I naturally do, and I can't hold back. And if somebody doesn't like it, I'm sorry, but I can't change who I am, because maybe you think I'm annoying, or maybe you want to avoid me coming up to you and and saying good morning. I'm sorry, I can't change that. I can't change that about myself. I'm just like that. So I've tried and tried, but then again, I'm like, why am I trying to be somebody I'm not? I just learned how to stop caring what people think. And yeah, but that's a misconception. Some people think that that's annoying. Another misconception about extroverts is that they're fake. If you don't have the ability to see through a person and realize if they're being fake, if they're being real, then that's on you. You should kind of, learn how to realize that and be aware of that. But you can tell. But some people don't. And a person maybe that smiles a lot and is always cheery, and they might think, some people that are not like that and don't understand that way of being can think that they're being fake. So I've had people think that I'm fake when reality is that's exactly who I am. And so it's kind of hard knowing that some people think that you're fake, that you're being yourself, you're being your true self, and you're being what makes you, you're doing what makes you happy, you're smiling and you're being cheery. That's what makes you happy. And it's sad and it hurts to think that some people think that that's being fake. And that sucks. That sucks, because then how could you ever please those people? You can't. And I've learned that you can't please everybody, but some people might think that you're fake because you're always smiling and you're always cheering. But the right people, the people that care about your heart, will see that your smile isn't fake, that your laughs aren't fake, and that you genuinely care, and that you genuinely just want to brighten up the room, and that you genuinely just feel happy. I've gone with the flow, but that's just what it is. Another misconception is that maybe some people think that you don't care about others' opinions and what you think. Because extroverts, like me, are always talking and always, they're outspoken. They're always talking about their opinions, how they feel. It might come off as they think, and it's like I feel like I'm the only one that has an opinion, or that my opinion only matters. That's not true. Just because I'm being very outspoken about my opinion, that just means that I truly believe in what I'm saying. And it does not mean that I'm not listening to the other person. I listen. I've actually developed the skill of listening throughout the years, and I know its importance of listening before talking, not judging before before you get to know the person. I've learned that. And so when somebody thinks that you're just opinionated, which that word kind of just doesn't make sense, because everyone has their opinion. It's just whether you decide to speak about it or not. But I'm always talking about what I believe in and how I feel. Even if I don't know so much about the situation or about a topic, I'll go into the conversation and I'll ask questions, and then I'll listen, and then I'll already have something to say about it. Whether it's a legit opinion or something, I'll just have something to say. And that's just how I am. It doesn't mean that I don't care about what others people think, that makes no sense. I can still listen and I can still care about what others think while still being outspoken about what I believe in. That just doesn't, make sense. You have to know when to be quiet and listen to the others, and then you have to know when to talk. But just because I come off as like maybe tough, or maybe my tone of voice is a little bit, it's really like confident. My tone is very confident. If you kind of understand what I'm saying, I sound strong. It doesn't mean that I can't learn from others and listen to others and care about others' opinions. It's just the way that I speak. And a lot of people don't understand that. And trust me, I do. I do care, and a lot of people don't understand that. So it's just the way of speaking that people just don't understand. But again, I will never change the way that I speak. I've definitely learned throughout the years to, maybe think before I say something, but I feel like everybody has had those moments where they say things without thinking. That's just normal. That's just a human being thing. But do I do that all the time? And do I carry myself that way? No. I always, 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 always listen and care about others' opinions. I try to really think about what I'm going to say before I say it. I've learned that along the way because I've matured. That's just part of becoming an adult and being more mature. But the one thing that will never change is the way that I speak. I will always maybe speak with a stronger tone than somebody else. But that does not mean anything. That's just the way that I like speaking. So, another misconception, and I think that this is the last one, and it's the one that hits me the hardest, and it hurts me the most, is that people don't think that you're emotional when you're an extrovert. Because since you're so outspoken and outgoing, you have less time to show emotions and feelings. And this might not be for everybody. But compared to an introvert who is to themselves a lot, you can kind of sometimes see when they're sad or when they're feeling something different. They kind of show it. They're quiet and they back down and they just, keep to themselves. But me, I am the same every single day. I have the same mood every single day. And I'm talking about like a day at work out of my personal life. Because at home, I cry. At home, I yell. At home, I am emotional. Maybe with my friends, I'm emotional. With my family, with my fiance. But in public and with people I don't know and at work and even with my family, if I don't have to show my emotional side like that, I don't. Because I don't want to put anybody down. I don't want to bring the mood down of the room. I don't want to add to anybody's problems, which that might sound like it's not healthy, but that doesn't mean that I keep things to myself. I just know when to show my emotions and when not to. So that's just kind of where I'm coming from. But when I'm other places or with other people, I might just make jokes and I might just say things like very simple, because I don't like to be emotional when it comes to just being around other people, because I want to be the positivity of that room. I want to be the positive person of, that environment. So, but what comes with that is people thinking that you're not an emotional person, that you're a person that doesn't care. Let me tell you, I care too much. I care too much. And I haven't even realized that myself. I've had to have people tell me that. My fiance has told me that. My family has told me that. I care too much. And it's sad and it hurts like heck. See, I get a headache when I talk about this. It hurts so much knowing that there might be people out there that think that you don't have a heart when you have the biggest heart in the world. I don't have to cry in public. I don't have to cry to you. I don't have to tell you how much I care. I'm the type of person to show you how much I care. And whether you want to understand that or not, or take that as caring, that's your problem. But if you really truly get to know my heart, you know that I care. And I like to show it. I like to listen to you, and then I like to show with actions that I care and that I want to help. That's how I am emotional. I'm emotional with actions. I'm emotional in a different way. I don't have to be that type of person that talks about their feelings just to anybody, or on social media. I don't have to cry, you know. I have learned that it's okay to break down and cry. You know, I did used to hold things in a lot. But just because, again, I speak with confidence, just because I make some jokes here and there, obviously I don't make jokes when there's something serious going on, but, you know, I just like to be the positive voice if I can. I don't want to add to anybody's problems. But if somebody comes up to me and I feel like their heart is open for me, and their mind and their head and their mind and their heart is open for me, then I might let myself in and I might start to be emotional. Of course, if I trust that person. But other than that, 90% of the time, you will always see me with that same mood, regardless of what's going on in my life. I walk into work and I leave everything in my personal life. I leave it at home. I don't take it with me everywhere I go. And again, people might think that that's not being emotional, but you know, you just show what you feel in different ways. Anyways, that's kind of what I just wanted to talk about. Because again, I want you guys to know a little bit about me. Just me being here and present and real and raw. I'm in my PJs. I'm at home chilling with some wine. And this is something that I think about every day. And not that I struggle with every day, but I do think about it every day. I have learned to accept my flaws and appreciate, and maybe the things that I thought were flaws can actually be things that can benefit me and benefit my life. I just have to tweak them a little bit and use them to my advantage. So I've just learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about self-love. And if you're an extrovert like me, or if you're just, you know, you can relate to me, then I hope that this video helps you. I hope that that you learn to, you know, love yourself a little bit more and feel a little bit more confident and empower yourself and appreciate the things that you think are your flaws. You know, really try and figure out, are they really flaws or are they just your personality? And don't let anybody think that you're somebody that you're not. If somebody does not want to take their time to get to know your heart and they judge you without really knowing who you are, then let it be. Don't worry about it. Just keep it moving. Not everybody's going to understand you the way that you are, and not everybody's going to want to be around you. So try not to be a pleaser and just please yourself. That's all I wanted to talk about today. So I have a lot of things coming for this channel. This video is getting long. I am so sorry, but I just get wrapped up in my thoughts and that's what comes out. So if you guys stayed this long, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you like these kind of videos. Again, I'm just checking in, and I want to check in here and there. I have a lot of things coming up for this channel, so please subscribe if you're interested in all my lifestyle and inspirational videos here on my channel. Let me know in the comments down below if you are an extrovert like me, or if you can relate to me in a way. What are your struggles? What do you struggle with? And if you're an introvert, what did you think about what I said? And how do you perceive extroverts, and how do you kind of see them? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.